Thank you for tuning in to the Lions Den. We in the fucking building. It's your girl Call Away. It's going down. We got Moses, the Pratt, as well as Bearfacts. They're gonna have a great discussion tonight. We're gonna get into our intro video with Neo Love. Please go to Rapid Records where you can listen to the song, download the song, and support this brother. He is part of our music group here. They do a lot of our music here. So let's get into the song, and then we're gonna get into the discussion.
I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm afraid for you. And I want you to hold him in God's unchanging hand.
Hey, there's no sound.
Why you lying to the children? Why you lying to the children? You gon' cry, you gon' get it, you gon' get like a problem, you gon' pay for all the courses in the spirit. I just got the Porsche, she's scared. Michael got the ball, second. Lamborghini girls, you better see it. Mama cried. Mama cried. Oh no, I'm buying for her children. Suicide, good morning, life. Yeah. Let me get straight to the biggest. Got them lying in the building. Why you lying to the children? Why you lying to the children? R-I-G-S-T. Oh, yeah. Man, no. Yeah. Man, no, they can't fix it. Yeah. Y'all want to get
All right, Drew.
That's good. Shalom.
All right, shalom, everybody. This is Judah Nazareth on behalf of the Lions Den. I'm the current champion until one of these intelligent brothers and sisters takes the belt. Today we are having a dialogue between brother Moses David Pratt and the brother Bearfacts. It should be an interesting build, and I'm gonna say thank you to Jeremiah Judah 7000 and Sister Carla Way. And with that, let's get the show underway.
That's my go.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, you guys. I'm sorry. Who'll be going for Moses David Pratt? You'll be going first.
Yeah, they say I'm supposed to go first.
All right.
This is me?
Yes, sir. This is 10 minutes, right?
I think so. I think I have enough for 10 minutes. Yeah, maybe even more. I'm not even sure.
All right. Well, floor's yours, brother. Floor's yours, brother.
All right. So basically, shalom, brothers and sisters. I'm I'm almost prove to you that basically that the Exodus actually happened. And in the basements of Cairo, the Cairo Museum, they have a pharaoh called Moses, dated around 1500 years before Common Era BC. Now, remind you, most people they dated around 1200 BC, but nah, you can't do that. So anyway, in that museum they have the Moses stela. It's like a tablet or something, right? And it mirrors the Exodus basically perfectly. And it reports tremendous catastrophe, basically destruction that happened in Egypt that involved rain, thunder, and lightning, which rarely happens in the dry parts of Northeast Africa. The Bible says the time of the Exodus, there was a great storm. That's in Exodus 9:24. You could go to that to keep it short. I'm not going to read that. So, yeah, remember that's Exodus 9, chapter 9, verse 24. And also on the stela, it reports about darkness covering Egypt. And that's also in the Bible. If you go to the Exodus 10:21, it reports about Moses stretching out his hand and it becoming dark over the land of Egypt. Oh yeah, and the Egyptians are historically known for worshiping many gods. But on the stela, it says that it gives the credit to one God. It only acknowledges one God singular that manifested his power. Another one, Moses' father, Senquenre Trio II. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. It's Quenre, and the next part is Teo II. His skull was crushed by an axe. They said the historian said perhaps it was the Hebrew Israelites destroying the mummy as they was escaping Egypt. And also the name that he has, they say that the father was the one who grew up with Moses or something like that, and that's probably the reason Moses got the name that. Oh yeah, they also found the wife of Moses, and it was reported on the stela that her husband basically contended with Moses and hardened his heart to God himself. Okay, and in Egypt, there's also the ancient capital of Avares, discovered in 1960 north of Cairo. No one ever allowed the film there, the documentary, well, until present day time, because of the people of Israel. They basically don't allow them to record over there because Israel can make claims, have more rights to claims to Israel, and Muslims don't want to give them any more leverage or anything like that. And then, like I said, like 1270 BCE, most scholars date the Exodus, but that's wrong. Professor Benson, I think it's John Benson, calculated it to 1470 BCE. Also, 400 kilometers south of Avares, the tomb of Ben Hassan dates to 17 BCE. No one ever took a look there until 2018. It records the ancient migration of the Israelites to Egypt. They showed them dressed up in their tunics, like similar to in the Bible, Genesis 37 verse 3, about Joseph's tunic and stuff, different colors and stuff. Oh yeah, it's the tomb of Joseph, and they found no less than 9 seals. I called it a coin last time, but if it breaks off, it would look like a coin, but it was the seals of Joseph. No less than 9 did they find. That said the name in Hebrew, Jacob, Joseph's father, which would be Jacob. Also near the near that area, they found the cave with the it was carvings in it basically, and it said "El saved me" from one of the slaves. El is God's name. It was written in Canaanite Hebrew, which is the original language for Hebrew, Aramaic, Greek, Latin, and English, and perhaps the second oldest language in inscription. I mean, not language, but alphabetic inscription. 1500 BCE, Santorini, 700 kilometers from the coast of Egypt. They had a volcano, which also caused an earthquake. I believe also God is with science and stuff like whatever the Big Bang theory is, him speaking that sound that explains that same thing as that. But the things that happen are they're on the same plate basically as that island and also some parts of Greece and stuff. So they experience the same thing. Wait, time out. It was talking about. I don't want to skip that. Oh yeah, in 1984 there was a lake in Cameroon called Nios. It came blood red all of a sudden. They say that's caused because of the earthquake. When it shook, it caused gas to release and causing the water to be red.
4 minutes remaining.
4 minutes, all right. And I don't know, maybe we could have actually made this a debate. Let me see what else. So this would cause all the plagues and stuff like that. So basically, when the water turned red, it would cause everything to die except for the frogs. They were able to hop out. That would basically be the next plague, and then the next one would be lice, and also the fleas and bacteria, which is also in the Exodus. And the same thing happened in that area where the water happened in Cameroon. And the boils explain the same thing happened over there with when carbon dioxide mixes with the air. It caused a coma and causing their skins to go into boils and stuff in Cameroon. What else? And there was also a dynasty in Egypt where they digged up a tomb, and basically under this mountain, it looks like a pyramid, and it is not dated around the people of Troy. It's dated before that, around the time of the people of Egypt, and they had Egyptian gold and stuff like that and swords. So some people make the argument that some people fled with the Israelites and left over there. And they have some things that look like the Ark of the Covenant. And I think the checkmate is those 9 seals, regardless. So
2 minutes remaining.
Let me see what else. I guess I'll finish these 2 minutes. Oh yeah, and the Exodus about it killing the firstborn and everything like that. The Egyptian kids would sleep on the bottom bunk because of the royal, and everyone else would sleep on the higher bunk. And the same thing happened in that place in Cameroon. The people on the higher ground, they would end up living, and they woke up to many people dying, like 1,700 people dead, and also cattle. Same thing that happened in Egypt in 1986. And also where they dig the graves at. Well, they did the graves in Egypt too. They found nothing but boys in that time period, and they were low and shallow, and like they were thrown on top of each other. Like mass people died at a rapid time. That's also discovered in Egypt too. Let me see. And they have pillars that also describe the wave splitting and stuff, and they call Moses the Egyptian desert prince on the Egyptian side, on also another pillar that's in the Egyptian Cairo, the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. And sorry, I'm not more professional. I'm used to more going back and forth, but let me see anything else I could say.
Time.
All right, thank you. I think I said enough.
All right. From the bottom of the first round, we got brother Bearfacts. It's on you, brother.
Greetings, people. I was trying to share something in the comments, but it's only going to private chat. So, um, what I'm sharing with you is the document that I'll finish showing in a minute. Okay, let's get to the point. I'm Bearfacts, y'all. And what I'm here to do is to eliminate some of the things that my people believe in that's not actual factual. They only believe in according to how they was raised, or your belief system. You don't have, when you believe in something, you don't have to have no facts. So at this point of time, we're gonna deal with truth, because I don't really think he was ready as he said he was. Even with the information that he presented, was still, it's finna back me up. So here we go. Let me share this right quick. And I'm just gonna read a little bit of this, and can y'all see that?
No, I can't see nothing.
No, you're not sharing your screen yet.
No, sir. On the bottom, next to
Hello?
leave studio with the brother. On the bottom, you'll see a thing that says share
Hello?
screen. You gotta hit that, brother.
There we go.
And then hide. So it should be sharing.
It is. It is.
Y'all see it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what you have to understand, when you're going to get sources like this, you have to evaluate the whole entire page before you call it a good source. So with this sources right here is showing you guys pictures, and not only pictures, uh, it's giving you proof and evidence that you can go research yourself. So this one, if y'all can see, it's let's see, where is that? Right there on the right hand side, well, on the left. This is actually, art is in the London gallery. So these are informations and arts that are in museums. So here we go. We finna prove that this Exodus didn't happen like we have always believed. The Passover narrative is one of the greatest stories ever told, more than any other biblical account. The escape of enslaved Hebrews from Egypt in the foundational story of the Jews' faith and identity, one that all Jews are commanded to pass one on ready to pass on from generation to generation. So it never happened. For decades now, most researchers have agreed that there is no evidence to suggest that the Exodus narrative reflects a specific historic event. Rather, it is an origin myth from the Jewish people that has been constructed, redacted, written, and rewritten for centuries to include multiple layers of traditions, experience, memories from a host of different sources and periods. peeling back. I mean, peeling back those layers and attempting to interpret them with the help of archaeologists and biblical scholars can reveal a lot about the actual history of the early Israelites, probably than a literal reading of the Passover story. It is not a historical event, but it's also not totally invented by someone sitting behind a desk, explains Thomas Wilmore. That's a good scholar right there. A real now and a professor at the college. There are different a foundation myth, which can be before digging, you might be one group of Hebrews for the promised land is a myth.
I can't hear him.
Bearfacts? Bearfacts, if you can hear us, you might have to come in and come out. We'll probably have to stop this time.
I could cover something. He just showed the picture up on there. That picture.
But hold on, brother. Hold on.
Oh.
Wait, brother. Hold on, brother. Bearfacts, are you there, brother? Or someone make a rug out of you? What's going on here? Go out if you can hear us. Go out. Go out and come back in, brother. Hey, Sister Carla and JJ, is it okay if to fill up empty space? Is it okay if Moses David Pratt speaks or no?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
okay, I'm gonna remove his screen.
Yo, I'm glad.
For now.
I'm
you
glad.
Back?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put your screen back up.
Back.
You ready to go?
Just letting y'all know, he's lucky. I was about to go in.
Bearfacts, can you hear us? Are you there? Okay.
Bearfacts has the Eskimo Wi-Fi, and he's having issues. But
I think he's
I'm sorry. Go ahead, sister.
No, somebody muted my mic.
No one muted your mic.
Not you. I'm just throwing something out there, but for some reason my mic is unmuted. But y'all can hear me now, right?
We can hear you now.
Yes, sir.
I'll put your screen back up.
Yeah. So even if a large group of people have managed to flee the Nile Delta and reach Sinai, they would still have to face the full might of Egyptians on the rest of the journey and upon reaching the promised land. Okay, but this is evidence showing that they just had the dates wrong. And when you're doing researches on these dates and everything, you're going to see, and after you finish reading this whole article, you're going to see that the time of so-called Moses was the time of the Hyksos. How can I prove that? With the Bible. We're going to go to Exodus 1 and 8. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph.
That's a big key right there. That shows that he was a foreigner, that he wasn't from that land, because Joseph had was governor all over Egypt and spread its borders. Okay, but someone would still say, like, that doesn't mean he's not from their land. They couldn't have been practicing a tradition. So when you go to Exodus 13 and 19, and Moses took the bones of Joseph with him. So if Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, then they was practicing their tradition. They kept their tradition because they knew where Joseph was at. So that right there shows you that there was a foreigner, someone that wasn't a part of that land, that came in during that time of Moses. During that time of Moses. So when you line the dates up, or when you line the events up, you'll see that there was the Hyksos people during the time of Moses. And by them being the Hyksos people, you don't find no evidence of a large amount of people, none at all. Okay, so what I'm going to do, if you don't mind, I will show you exactly what y'all was doing with the Israelites was doing in Egypt at that time. They were, that someone came in and enslaved them. Is this video?
You got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes left, family.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh
Can you
man,
hear
come
us?
on. Somebody, my mute things are going in. Okay. But anyway,
Can
when you
you
go
hear
to
me?
Egypt, or when the Israelites, okay, I will share the videos in the chat or whatever. But these videos is proven that the one, yeah, I can hear you. That's crazy. These
Okay,
videos is proven that
do you want to
the
share your screen?
Israelites, if you want to
Share
call
the
them the
video?
Israelites, they were selling themselves into slavery. Oh man, this how the Lions did do it, brother.
Are you having trouble hearing us?
Hello.
I think it's on your end. We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Right. We can hear him.
No, I'm not having trouble hearing. I can hear y'all.
Okay, well then go ahead then. Do you
Okay,
want to
y'all
share
see
your
this video
screen
that's
for the
coming up?
video? You're not sharing your screen. Share your
Yes.
screen.
Oh. Okay. Hold on one
Yo, I
second.
can't hear nothing.
Okay, there we go. Now you're sharing your screen.
Can you hear it now?
We can hear you. And now you're sharing your screen, so go ahead.
I'm sharing it. I don't see why it's not coming up, but I am sharing it.
We can see your screen.
Okay, I'm looking at it. I don't understand why I'm sharing it.
Brother, you're sharing it.
I am sharing my screen right now. It got the little bar up there that's saying stop sharing and hiding.
We can see your screen.
Brother, we see it. It says ancient. We can see you.
You can see it now?
Yes, we are able to see your screen. It's plain, just so you know.
For safety reasons, for the channel not to get flagged, I'm not sure if this is a copywritten video. I'm not cutting your time. I'm saying usually get an
I wasn't
FBI
talking when you were doing
copywritten thing or whatever and post it before you post video. Sorry, brother. All right.
I'm just gonna share one video. I ain't gonna take all the time, but this is proof put into slavery. They was actually selling their children, slaving their children, far as to build the community or whatever. But during that time, there's no proof or no evidence of a group of 6,000. Because what is it? I think actually there's 600,000 families. There's no proof of that, so it never happened. I yield the floor.
All right, brother Moses David Pratt, you are up next for the top of round 2. Brother Moses.
You talking? You left the building?
Brother Moses Pratt. Oh, jeez.
Man, this is
Hope he didn't fall asleep.
I'm sorry about not being so more professional. Y'all got it on me, but I'm just hitting things. I like more discussions. I think I'm gonna keep it on at that.
All right, hold on, brother. Can anyone hit up Moses Pratt in his Facebook or something, and or something?
Oh, Moses is not on
If
here. He's here. He's just not saying anything.
I don't see.
I see him. Okay, maybe somebody needs a message.
Which account is it? Is it that?
Moses, can you hear us? Okay, so he got off, so maybe he need to come back in. So in the meantime,
I want to. These are new debaters, but they kind of this is their first time doing this, so let's just kind of bear with them. Bear with them a little bit. Maybe next time, it'll get a little better. But yeah, y'all gonna have to do a little better than this, man.
Right.
I mean, see, this is what it is. When y'all watching people debate, hold up. When you watching people debate, it seems like it's easy until you get in front of that camera. Trust and believe. But I apologize to everybody.
I don't understand.
New debaters. Come on. It's all right, man. Y'all
I don't
we gonna
understand.
work with y'all.
I don't understand why
Yo, can
my
y'all hear
screen
me?
and my mic was going in and out, and without me even.
All right, he's back.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
That's what I don't
He's back.
understand.
Yeah, it's your
Yeah,
end.
we hear you, brother. We hear
Nobody
you.
was
Yo, can y'all
touching
hear
me.
me?
So,
Hello?
hey, Moses,
Yeah, brother, we
I'm
hear
waiting
you.
for you to get back.
Yeah, my bad. I had to leave and come back. But yo, thank you for what you posted. You just posted a picture that had the Israelites where I mentioned they were dressed up in tunics. That was the that was the tomb of Beni Hassan, where they found the rings, no less than 9 seals of Joseph that said exactly Joseph's father's name, Yokep, on it. So I mean, thank you for that one right there. And if you go to that video, they'll show that same exact picture. Where if you go to the beginning of this video, when he first showed it, and they showed a bunch of Egyptians on the hieroglyphics, whatever, and you see people dressed up in multicolored gowns, whatever. That's that tomb where they found those 9 seals at. And so thank you for that
But
one
we ain't
right there.
we're not talking about the seals.
We're talking
We're
about
talking
that.
about the Exodus.
No,
Hey, calm down, calm
Exodus
down.
really happened. So if
We're
Joseph
talking about.
seals is, let me
Listen,
talk. You can't talk over mine. Show respect, my brother.
Hold on. Bearfacts. Calm down, brother. It's not your turn. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Yo,
Michael.
so
Go
we
ahead.
talking about
okay. I thought we was having a discussion. My bad. Calm down.
we talking about the Exodus really happening. So they found 9 seals of Joseph, which for his Joseph court officials, specifically for them, they saying who it was for. And they're saying it's Joseph's name or Joseph's father's name, Yokep on there in Hebrew. So what do you mean that has nothing to do with the Exodus when it's mentioning someone, the character, not character, person you would call the character, person I would say is one of our forefathers and ancestors and everything. Coins, 9 seals is up in there. What you talking about, my brother? And then those pictures you showed us when they entered Egypt. That's why it's there, because it's his tomb. All right, so we're gonna go from there. He was saying pick certain things. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna share the screen. Y'all can see my screen.
Not yet. Go ahead and try to share and I'll add it.
Hello.
Moses? Okay. I think you guys are having internet problems.
Yeah, because I'm fine over here, family.
Yeah, because I'm fine over here. I can hear everybody. I just
Can you hear
don't.
me?
So y'all have to make sure that your internet connections are good when we're doing debate. Moses, can you hear me?
Mine's is just fine.
Yeah, I think he's having difficulties again.
Okay, can I speak now? Until he come back in.
Judas, you're the host. It's up to you if you want to let him take over
Y'all
till he
can
come
see it.
back.
If,
Oh, you?
if he
Yeah, it's
speaks,
the
then
internet.
Moses Pratt gets.
Moses, is that you?
If he speaks, then Moses Pratt gets.
Yeah, I think Moses. Moses, if you can hear us, if you can come out and come back in, for some reason you're having trouble.
If Bearfacts gets to speak, then Moses Pratt should get more time upon his return.
Right. Well, this is not an official debate either. So.
Right.
Okay. Well, I guess Bearfacts, go ahead. So we don't have empty space. Go
Now,
ahead, brother.
see, now my standpoint is not was Israel in Egypt. That's not the whole discussion. Discussion is them coming out, the whole Exodus incident. And with a large amount of people like that, 600,000, a large amount of people, you're going to have some type of evidence. Okay, there you go.
Okay, Moses, can you hear us? Yeah, he's having Moses. If you can hear us, please go out and come back in. You're having trouble with your internet connection. Okay, go ahead, Bearfacts. While we
okay, yes. Now, where we're
okay, I'm gonna.
Okay, now.
Go ahead, Bearfacts.
Okay, now what the people want to see is complete evidence and facts of what we're saying. Events happen, not just something that we're reading out of a book or a Bible or what we believe that happened. But there's no any large amount of people going to the promised land out of Egypt, especially that way. And then the Red Sea was mistranslated to Sea of Reeds. So that's in a whole different direction of what the narrative, the narrative of the story that they are presenting. So he haven't brought no facts. He keeps saying they came into Egypt. No one arguing that. Yes, there was Israelites in Egypt. As a matter of fact, I believe they're the same people, but that's another story. So what I presented today is an article where everybody can go look at. You can research those archaeologists. You can research the actual article itself, and then you can also match up with the biblical facts that I brought, showing that it was a foreigner. It was someone that didn't even know of Joseph. So he had to be from somewhere else. And when you line it up, then was the Hyksos. The Hyksos did not know of Joseph. And when you do it,
and it's really good, yo.
Moses, is that you? You back?
out. We can't just go on a story that's been. I rest my case.
Is this the top of the third for Moses? Because I'm kind of confused as to what. Moses, are you there, brother?
Did he come back?
Moses, if you can hear us, brother, go out and come back in, brother. Your connection's horrible, brother.
I mean, he's in, but he ain't said nothing. Now he might as
well. Jeez, man. Sister Carla, what do you think?
I think we should cut this live off, family. Honestly, this is bad.
Hello?
I don't think the audience need to see this.
Y'all can hear me? Damn.
Yes, but brother, your connection's horrible, bro.
Yeah, so y'all having trouble with our internet connection. So I'm not sure if it's the area you in or so the back and forth. Let's just finish up the discussion. Y'all go back and forth, and then we're gonna end it.
Right. Well, I'm basically done because there's no evidence that he's shown yet. He's just showing or just speaking on the Israelites going into Egypt, and that's not the issue that we have. And we have in the issue of them coming up out of Egypt. That's the Exodus. So until he showed proof or even a pottery, a toothpick or something, that those amount of people came out during the time of the Hyksos done, and apologize for the disruption.
Yeah, Brother Yashar probably had a point about this. It's pretty bad. Brother Moses is still not here.
Yeah, and it looks like his internet.
Well, it's on you guys.
So, unfortunately, we want to apologize to the audience because this wasn't a real debate. This is really going to be a discussion. So, this is not a debate. This is just a discussion. However, they're having technical difficulties with their internet service. So, we're going to actually close out. Any final words that you want to say, Bearfacts? You did present some information, but it's not enough information to make a determination based on the information because he haven't really been able to present his side due to because I'm looking at him right now and it's let me know that he's having problems. Okay. Yeah. So anything that you want to close out before we end the show?
Well, I could say this that my internet connection was pretty good before we started. I don't know what clouded, but as far as the information that's showing that people can go get the article and they can look at that and see that during the time of Moses, it was a king that was foreign to that land, and the first one that was foreign to the land was the Hyksos. Before then, everybody else is Nubian, Kemet, and all these things. So it don't have to be a decision that was made. I mean, it had to be a decision that's made right now. The fact shows that no one have any evidence. There's no people.
These guys got the East Indian Wi-Fi. I don't know what's going on.
Right. This is a prime example when
that's that Hebrew disturbance.
Ain't no Hebrew disturbance over here. Nobody's touching your mic. Yeah. That's your internet. Okay. So anyway.
Before we start debating, it was just fine.
Right, and people have internet. Everybody else is fine, but yours. Judah haven't had any difficulties, and neither have Daquan or the Lions Den thing right here. So there's nothing wrong with the Lions Den internet.
It wasn't just mine; it was Moses too. So, and like right now, you're sounding like a robot
Wi-Fi, man, and get y'all some better. Stop paying that $4 a month. Upgrade to the 60.
Man, you crazy? I got high speed, brother. High speed with Comcast. I got high speed. Y'all didn't want to see this evidence. That's what that was.
No,
y'all didn't want to get rid of it.
Because honestly, you didn't present enough to be able to even have a real debate. Because I was one of the judges on the platform for tonight, so you have to be able to convince. I'm a neutral judge. I don't pick sides. I don't special. So based on what you provided, you played a dang on video that didn't even have nothing talking. So I don't know why you coming at and at us like that. But you need to check yourself. I don't know. I mean, you don't know who I am.
Hold on. That's just wait. See, hey, Judah, Jeremiah, that's what we talk about. When women come in, hold on, blood. When women come in here, they can say shit.
Bro, you're long-winded, bro. Bearfacts. Hold on, man. I'll give you a second, brother. Hold on, because I'm a judge too. And I'm just gonna say, like I was gonna give you the first round, but Moses came with a better argument and source quotes. And you did come with with major technical issues, and you didn't come with a video that didn't really say anything or didn't really disprove that the Exodus didn't happen. By the second round, your video actually helped Moses about the 9 seals and Joseph's father Jacob being his name being written. And then your second round was no proof. You just said, well, this didn't happen. I'm done. And now you want to argue and say that people are trying to sabotage your thing. And it's like Moses said he's backstage, his sister Carla. So now you want to argue and say we're trying to sabotage your thing. And like, bro, come on, bro. Like, stop that, bro.
Wait a minute, calm down. Number one, he only presented things that was going inside Egypt. Present some shit that's coming up out of Egypt.
Yo, I'm
That's
here.
what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
Ready.
So hold on, play it. So the video that I showed, yes, it was probably in and out, but it's showing y'all, if y'all go get it, that the Israelites actually sold themselves into slavery. Their children too. And it's proven fact that they did this. Now, no one showed
You're
any
saying that
evidence.
it didn't happen, though.
Hold on, player. Hold on, player.
I'm glad you can hear me.
No one showed any evidence of anybody coming up out of Egypt. I never once said the Israelites wasn't in Egypt. The whole point. So where in the
All right, everybody, hold up, man. See, I don't know if you've been watching the live. Then we're used to more quality debates, and people are not used to this type of performance. So if you're going to be this is just for future reference. If you're going to get in front of the camera and be a debater, please have your technical. Make sure your phone is working, your computer set up good. I'm not trying to discourage you, brother. And make sure you had 3 rounds of information. Because when we go out and send these flyers out to people, they are looking forward to a good debate because they used to seeing that from us. I mean, and this one was the most unorganized debate I have ever been involved in my life. And you're a good brother, Moses, and Bearfacts. We just want y'all the next time when you get in front of the camera, make sure you're better prepared. That's all we're saying, man, because it's not a good look right now. So I commend both of you guys for getting in front of the camera trying, but maybe next time you might need 2 weeks to prepare instead of kind of rushing. You see what I'm saying? So you want to say a few more? So we're gonna go ahead and end this. Like I said, I apologize to the people who's watching. So if you want Jaquan or the champ to the Nash, y'all want to say anything before we close out? But
no, I'm good, man.
Thanks
stay tuned Tuesday. We got a show coming up with Tazadak and Andy L. The Moors. They're going to be talking about sovereignty. It's going to be a great discussion. And then we got a couple more debates coming up in the more of the week.
Can I say something
coming up? Yeah, I'm going to
let you say about like if I give y'all a bad presentation. Yo, can I say something?
You, brother.
Like, I was cut. Yo, I didn't know the internet was gonna mess up when I shared the screen. So it's my first time using the screen share thing and stuff like that. So next time I know not to use that. That's the only time my internet started slowing down. It don't slow down on my video games. But the information that I presented, I think it was good enough, and I would have actually. It was probably long enough to go 10 because at the end I was trying to rush it in. So I think I had enough to go actually a couple of rounds and stuff to mention more information. I just didn't know. I really wasn't sure. I really didn't. Really, when I go, I just go off the top of the head and stuff like that when I go.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. If you want next time, you just want to have a discussion with somebody, we can set you up for a discussion.
The Bible says, when they bring you up, don't prepare. It'll be me.
Moses, hold on, brother. He's talking, brother.
But if you're gonna do
debates, I want to do debates too, because as long as the debates goes against false teachers, where I can end up discrediting them.
Moses.
As long as I'm able to go against people to discredit them, that's all I want. My bad, y'all.
All right. So all I'm saying, I don't want to discourage you or Bearfacts. I mean, it takes courage to get in front of the camera and try to present information to the world. But like I say, some people.
Well, technically, neither one of these Negroes came in front of the camera.
Yeah, I just thought about that. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Nobody showed their face. You gotta show your face too as well. So show your face so these people see you real quick, family. Go ahead and show your face. You want to wait till your next debate, so you know. I don't know. But I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
You got
Brother
anything
to
to
me
say,
sounds
man?
like he's more of a brother that does discussions, man. A debate. I think brothers understand, man, just because you have information that you stand strong in your premise, whether we Israel, whatever we subscribe to, that doesn't deem it to be ready for a debate. People don't understand debate is a presentation. Just like if you watch the presidential debate or the election, they have two people that come up in front of a whole bunch of people and they give a stance of an argument of their premise of where they stand. When you're on a live stream camera and you just giving information out of your mouth, that's not enough to win over argument that you're trying to beat somebody saying that your information is better than theirs. So what I'm trying to say, Ak, is that's why JJ was telling y'all brothers, do y'all need more time? Because we want to build something to show a presentation of the information, not just you saying, you know what, I got this information off the top of my head, I'm just gonna go boom, 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 boom. And we can all do that, but that's not enough for the people to get a understanding, get edified of what they need to know about the Exodus. That's all we're saying. But you know, I think one thing about being a great teacher or a giver is you have to be a great student. And a lot of brothers don't know how to be good students, man. Constructive criticism is something that's very keen that a lot of people don't know how to take. And that's the problem with our people is that we think every time somebody's constructive in criticism that we trying to go in on you. No, I'm just telling you from a judge, because I might not be here judging you next time. It might be another brother, another sister, whoever, and you may not get that type of opportunity, you know, to clear this up or whatever. And they might say, you know what? Just because the presentation was bad, you lost. So, you know, you want to make sure you clean that up, family. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, facts. You can be a guy that has like terrible information but give a great performance, and it can like sway because the judge got to be unbiased. So whether we agree with your stance or not, this is for everybody. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was gonna give, you know, if Bearfacts little video thing, if he was gonna share and that actually would have worked out, I would have gave Bearfacts the first round, but I gave it to
Likewise, me too.
Yeah, but you know, shout out to you brothers for matter of fact, y'all should just do a rematch, man. Honestly, but you know where you can actually prepare. And
no, I think you know what's family Judah. I think they would do a good rematch together because both of them have strong, opinionated arguments of what they feel is right, but they just don't know how to put it together in a presentation. All you brothers need to do is put it in some type of PowerPoint presentation and make sure y'all got some good Wi-Fi, not that Scooby-Doo shit, and we good.
Who's this Kane guy in the audience that's running?
Yo, bring his ass on, man, so he can get this work.
Come on up in here. Anybody that's in the audience that's running their lip, now's the time to stand up, be a man, get in front of the camera. Because this brother out here talking about the Bible is just a fairy tale. I told you I'll take that debate. I can show you some historical stuff that has happened. I hate when people get in the audience and be like, "Oh, it's just fake. It's phony. The Bible." So if you want,
just like we doing FOP, man. You want to talk smack on the back chat? Right. Bring your ass in the lines, then. Let's go.
So we can put the link in there. If you want to come on, and we get in. But like I said, everybody out there who want to be the this is a prime example of what not to do. And I'm not knocking them brothers that, you know what I'm saying, Moses, he's going to get better. Bearfacts is going to get better. And I'm telling you, Bearfacts, we did not sabotage nothing. You just probably just had bad internet service, all right? And it happens. It happens all the time. So don't get mad at us, brother. We want to give you a platform to where you can get your information out. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, for us to even come on here, we got to try to salvage it. This wasn't a good look for the den because the people, our audience is used to seeing good debates, real talk. So, anybody, I got any last words? Anything upcoming? Judah Nazareth, your debate is coming up.
Yes, your debate is coming up next. Yes, me and
You
Lamont G Checker,
Checker?
non-title match. Yeah. Non-title match, and then Daquan said he wants a shot at the belt. So, Yashar, what topic would you want to? What topic would you want to? Would you want to debate for the belt? Daquan,
you there? Now he's spaced out.
Yeah, my son threw a basketball at me. Yeah, my bad.
Okay. Hey, get the belt out. Back in the day, I would have got a whooping. You know?
4-year-olds, man.
Okay.
Nah, man, you know, like I said, blessings to the brothers, man. I appreciate the brothers for coming on here. You know, it's all love, man. Don't ever think that constructive criticism we trying to get in y'all, bro. You know, it's all love, man, from the heart, family. Real talk. So I'm just praying that you brothers get your presentations together, that y'all can come on and, you know, do that thing, man. You know, we always want to encourage everybody to come on in. No matter what background you got, we all family.
hey Daquan,
did you hear Judah Nazareth said? You said you want to
Can I say
smoke.
something?
What topic?
No, you know, eventually I got to come after that belt. You know, you don't subscribe to the apostles, so you know I got to get you.
Okay.
All right, let me say something
I
right quick. I
subscribe to James.
Hold on,
James.
Hold on, family.
That's why I got to get you.
I got you, family. So coming soon, the championship belt will be up for grabs between Daquan and Judah Nazareth. Judah will be in a match with it's a non-title match with Lamont G Checker, but the title match will be between the number one contender Daquan and Judah Nazareth. We're gonna get that set up. Like I said, Daquan said something about he don't believe Judah Nazareth don't believe in the apostles. So I mean that's gonna be a topic. What do you, Judah? I never heard that from you. What do you mean by you don't believe in the apostles?
I'm not quite sure what the brother's saying. Like, what does he mean? Like Paul?
Well, no, like I know when you say when I watch some of your teachings, you subscribe to Yahweh Shai, but I never hear you talk about Paul, Peter, James, any of those brothers. So that's why I want to kind of when you say, you know, I didn't really know what kind of fence you was on.
Oh, I subscribe to James.
But you don't subscribe to Paul and Peter and anybody else like John.
Well, James was the leader after Yahweh Shah.
Right.
So it was his brother. So
you don't subscribe to all the other disciples.
For example, I don't think that Peter wrote that book of Peter's, right? And I don't subscribe to Paul.
So you don't believe in Paul's epistles?
Yeah. I don't
yeah, okay. I met Israelites like that before. So then I guess, Judah, we can set it up. Is Paul's epistles, I don't know that name I'm looking for, man.
Legitimate?
Is it,
legitimate?
Not legitimate. It's another word. A lot of, because I've had this debate before. Like I've had brothers do the topic before. They said, is it
like authoritative?
Right. Is it authoritative? Right. In other words, is it his own, you know, made up stuff, or is it actually authorized by the church?
Right.
Okay.
Authentic.
All
so
right.
I guess we could try to go in that type of realm to get a good, smoker.
All right. Sounds good, brother.
Let me say something right quick. I appreciate you, brothers, and I thank y'all for giving me the chance. Because, like I said, I just got this information. I've been on the street, so I don't know exactly how to put together. So I don't take criticism as it's bad or good. Whatever you can give me to move on to get this information out, that's what I'm gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? Because I did have some strong information. Yes, I didn't put it in the exact way that I know how. So maybe Judah Nazareth, we can get together.
This
whatever.
Is Moses? This is Moses Ark?
No, this is Bearfacts. This is Bearfacts.
Okay. Shalom, family.
Yeah, shalom. So I just want to thank y'all, brothers, just giving me the opportunity to even put some information out there. You dig what I'm saying? So
no doubt, brother. Yeah, no doubt, man. You guys will come back on. You guys will get it going. It takes time. Yeah,
Right, because the information that I proven, I mean, the information that I have, you can't debunk it. You can't even debunk it when you're going with just facts.
No,
I understand the way that I'm.
No, I'll beat the plasma out of you, brother. Like
you don't have to show. Okay. Beat it out of me right now. Show me some proof. Show me some evidence of them coming up out of Egypt. Show me some evidence.
The first thing we're gonna do is debunk that crap source that you gave that you didn't want to talk about, because that source was dookie.
What source, you creep? What source?
The link you gave. Let me tell you something about a source,
I wipe your ass with it.
Watch this. Not only is that source
that's why it was shitty.
The author of that source is bootleg and by. You have to understand something when you're dealing with sources. You have to know the history, the angle of the author that gave you that source and what's their premise of where they're coming from and why they gave you that literature. And that wasn't even a source. That was a made-up argument of his opinion based on the bullshit information that he got. That's an article. That's all it was. I can make an article.
Go research, and I guarantee you.
How about
wait a minute, I don't care what I brought.
the Exodus?
Listen. I do care what I bring.
For you to read and get edified of that actually did take place. Or matter of fact, I got a better one for you. How about we go to National Geographic website and let them show your black ass that the Exodus did take place?
I'm asking for evidence, not something that's you blowing out the side of your neck. I said some evidence that they're digging up.
Look it up.
You don't have no evidence. There's no evidence.
Hey, Bearfacts
no
versus
evidence.
Daquan in a debate. Same title.
Okay, Daquan, big brother, can you show me how to do this?
He got quiet about that. He got quiet. He got quiet.
Can you show me how to get you? Can you show me how to?
Hey, JJ, there's a song playing. Bearfacts versus Daquan on the same topic.
No, because Daquan is waiting for you at the Lamont G check.
Man, Daquan gonna wait like 3 months. He don't want me. Come on, man. That's just like talk.
But hey, Judah Naz, you want to speak on your experience last night, what you had on the start of the TV show?
Yeah, let me say that real quick.
Nice.
The brother Sodnetter did call for a truce, from what I'm understanding, and I think it's good because first off, we're dealing with information, not personal stuff, and being that this is a debate league and not a drama club, you know what I'm saying? We want to deal with information and not personal stuff that's detrimental to both platforms. I tell JJ this all the time. I'm like, yo, Sodnetter, if he was if he's gonna be a smart businessman and try to have entertainment and information, it's best to deal with the Lions Den because we are the league with the talent. We got the numbers, we got the talent. No matter what these other debate leagues say, we got the numbers and the talent. We got the personalities. We got the marquee. We got the you know what I'm saying. So we got the connections. So it's in Sodnetter's best interest to kind of like deal with the Lions Den. We got the females, the sisters over here with information. You know what I'm saying. So if the brother Sodnetter wants a truce, I'm with it. I won't talk about his woman. I don't need to do that. We grown, we adults. You know what I'm saying? Just leave it alone and push forward. So salute to Sodnetter and his woman because I don't have no issue with nobody.
All right, so there you go. You heard us on that. He accepted truce. We like I said, let's get back to the information. Like I said, yesterday's show when we went on there, we was expecting to just talk about the Bible, but it turned into like a back and forth thing which we could have did behind the scenes and aired it out. But you live and you learn. And now listen, this is like I said, we also over here we got a bunch of new debaters, so don't get discouraged. Just be better prepared because we're here. We give everybody a shot. We want to give you a chance, but you got to have some personality as well. You can't just come on here and be dry and bland. I'm not, you want to connect with the audience. So all I'm saying is, it's not as easy as it looks. It's a whole different monster when you get in front of this camera and you got to address the world. That's where people see us all over the world, believe it or not. So we're gonna get ready to close out. I'm gonna go ahead and look forward to Daquan and Judah Naz fight for the belt. And with that being said, look Daquan, do it again, Judah.
Look, you over there flexing with the steroids.
Crazy.
Hey, I got the greatest straps. Look at them straps. Look at them. Come on, look at them strap muscles. Y'all ain't got them strap muscles, bro. Cut it out, bro. Shit, you can pull the muscle.
Hey, hold on. Oh yeah, Judah. I gotta say this, Judah. I gotta say this. I talked to Chris Harris today, and he said that he would debate you on Torah. Did it exist before? What did he say? 1540 BC. I think that's the date. He said that you said it did. Did you ever have a conversation?
until that dude puts up Kemet, he's not a
Appreciate it.
champion. He doesn't deserve to be in a ring with me until he puts up Kemet. He's been saying he stands on Kemet, right? So he needs to put Kemet and Ma'at up against the Torah. He won't do it. So he's not real a champion to me. And I don't debate tomato cans. At least I tried not to. And so Solomon, you got to be ashamed of yourself for having that tomato can as your champion.
There you go. So Chris Hayes, if you come up with a different topic, Judah Nazareth will get in the ring with you. As if Daquan don't take the belt from him before they out up. Hey, but anyway,
Hey, Daquan, I get a rematch, brother. You get my belt.
It's a rematch clause. If Daquan do,
Oh yeah, we know you get a rematch. You're gonna get a rematch against Paul Spanking.
Hey, you know too, if I become multi-time champion, I'm like Ric Flair of the Lions Den. I'm just saying, bro.
There you go. All right, fellas. We appreciate everybody in the audience that they tuned in. We promise next time we will bring out a better product. We're gonna talk to our newer debaters and maybe get them better prepared. But we had a debater like that before. His name was Jihad, and he got better as time went on. So that just shows you that's a perfect example how we do give people chance. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we're gonna sign out. Shalom,
Shalom, family.
Shalom, Yahweh God.